Why do we let others hold the remote to our emotions? Imagine this. A stranger shouts at you in traffic. Your heart races, your thoughts spiral. You carry that moment with you for hours. But what if you didn't? What if their words had no power over your soul? This isn't fantasy. It's Stoicism. Welcome to chill, then conquer, your sanctuary for ancient wisdom in the modern storm. The Stoics believed that the true battle is not against others, but within. As Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. They trained their minds like warriors train their bodies, not to resist pain or anger, but to become immune to it. The illusion of control. Why do we suffer when others let us down? Could it be that we expect too much control over things we never owned? Let's start with one of the deepest roots of emotional suffering, the illusion of control. According to the Stoics, most of our frustration and anger stem from believing we can and should control everything around us, other people's opinions, their actions, the outcomes of our efforts, the past, even the future. Epictetus once said, "There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will." But what does that really mean? When someone insults you, they don't hurt you, they reveal themselves. What you feel is your own judgment echoing back. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You always own the option of having no opinion." Next time anger rises, pause, inhale, say to yourself, "This is just an impression, not a truth." Observe the feeling, but don't feed it. You're not a puppet, you're the puppeteer. Imagine you're standing in the rain. You scream at the sky, curse the weather, try to will the clouds away. But nothing changes, because the storm was never yours to command. This is how we treat life, trying to bend the uncontrollable to our will. And when it doesn't obey, we suffer. Now picture the Stoic instead. They see the storm, feel the rain, and quietly put on a cloak. They don't resist reality, they align with it. This is not passive acceptance, it's clarity. When you stop trying to control others, their words no longer pierce you. When you release your grip on outcomes, your anxiety loosens too. You begin to live lighter, freer, stronger. Practice. Each morning, ask yourself, what today lies within my control? Your thoughts, your choices, your reactions. And what does not? Almost everything else. Repeat this mental exercise before every interaction, every decision. With time, you'll build a muscle of detachment, not coldness, but calm power. So the next time someone offends you, pause. Whisper to yourself, their behavior is theirs. My peace is mine. In the next part, we'll uncover how to separate our identity from our emotions and how doing so can make you nearly untouchable. You are not your emotions. If a storm rises within you, does that storm define who you are? Or are you the sky, simply watching it pass? Let's explore something most people never question. You are not your emotions. Expect the unexpected. The Stoics began each day imagining challenges ahead, not to fear them, but to befriend them. Seneca advised, "He who anticipates betrayal cannot be betrayed." Practice. Before your day begins, rehearse discomfort. Picture delays, rudeness, or criticism. You'll find yourself less surprised and more in control when the storm comes. Seneca taught us, we are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality. But how do we separate ourselves from what we feel? Let's say someone insults you. You feel rage rise like fire in your chest. Your mind races with comebacks. Your body tenses. But in that moment, you have a choice. Are you the flame, or are you the one noticing it? A Stoic doesn't deny emotion. They observe it like a traveler watching clouds pass over a mountain. They know, I feel anger, but I am not anger. This small shift changes everything. Because when you believe your emotions are you, you become a puppet of the moment. But when you create distance, you gain power. This is what Marcus Aurelius practiced daily in his journal, reminding himself he is the ruler of his inner world, not its servant. Practice. When emotion strikes, don't act. Pause. Breathe. Silently say, "This is a wave. I do not need to surf it." Then ask, what triggered this? Is this reaction useful? Will this matter tomorrow? Let your awareness be the anchor in the flood. You don't have to be cold or detached to be stoic. You simply need to be centered. In the next video, we'll explore how to reframe every offense as a training ground for growth. That's where your inner armor gets built. Still watching? Then show some love. Smash that like button right now. Reclaim your inner fortress. No one can enter unless you open the gates. The Stoics saw insults like echoes in an empty canyon, loud but powerless. Practice. When offended, ask, "Is this worth my peace?" Choose to protect your calm over defending your pride. As Marcus said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Reframe every offense as training. What if every insult was actually a teacher in disguise? Today's principle: reframe every offense as training. Epictetus once said, "Difficulties show a person's character. So when trouble comes, think of it as training." Let's be honest. Someone cuts you off in traffic. Someone mocks your beliefs. Someone gossips behind your back. The immediate response? Anger. But a Stoic sees a secret invitation. Ah, here's my chance to practice patience, compassion, detachment. Life isn't unfair. Life is your gym. Every offense is a dumbbell, meant to strengthen a part of your soul. The people who frustrate you, they're your coaches in disguise. Not hired by you, but appointed by the universe to help you evolve. Practice. The next time something triggers you, whisper to yourself, "This is for me." Then ask, what muscle is this moment building? What would a wise person do now? Over time, you'll feel it. Less reaction, more clarity. Less inner shaking, more unshakable calm. Because in the arena of life, peace is not passive, it's practiced. You are not being tested, you are being trained. In the next episode, we'll go even deeper. We'll talk about letting go of entitlement and why expecting fairness is the fastest path to disappointment. What if I told you that your anger might be coming from a lie you've believed all your life? Let's talk about something invisible. Something that hides behind most of your frustration. Entitlement. That silent expectation that the world should be fair to you, that people should treat you with kindness, that life should reward your effort. But here's what the Stoics knew. The world owes you nothing. Not because it's cruel, but because it simply doesn't operate on your personal preferences. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When you expect life to be just, you suffer twice. Once from the pain, and once from the belief that it shouldn't be happening. Let it go. Let go of the idea that people should behave how you want, that plans should unfold exactly as you imagined, that you're owed a smooth ride. The moment you drop this illusion, something beautiful happens. You become untouchable, unoffendable, free. Practice this. When something feels unfair, pause and say, "This too is part of the path." It's not a mistake. It's a forge. Because peace begins where expectations end. And the less you expect from the world, the more you'll discover the strength within you. Choose empathy over ego. When someone lashes out, remember, everyone fights invisible battles. A wise Stoic doesn't attack. They understand. Practice. Respond not with fury, but curiosity. Ask, what pain is this person carrying? Turn reaction into reflection. In the next journey, we'll explore how your enemies can actually be your greatest teachers, and how facing them can unlock your deepest calm. Let go. Truly let go. Grudges rot the soul. Forgiveness isn't weakness, it's freedom. As Epictetus said, if someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit. Practice. Release the story. Release the need to win. Win instead your inner stillness. So, the next time someone tests your limits, remember this. You are not the flame that burns. You are the mountain it dances around. Have you ever looked into the eyes of someone who wronged you and felt peace instead of rage? Here, we don't just talk about control, we practice becoming the storm's calm center. Let's talk about the final key to emotional freedom: seeing others as mirrors, not enemies. When someone hurts you, criticizes you, betrays you, it feels personal. But the Stoics saw it differently. Epictetus taught, when someone does wrong, it is because they think it is right. Blame not the person, but their ignorance. People act out of their beliefs, their wounds, their fears, not because of you. They reflect who they are, not who you are. So instead of reacting with anger, respond with understanding. Not to excuse, but to liberate yourself. Practice this. When someone disrespects you, pause and think, what must they be going through to act this way? Not every act deserves a reaction. Some only deserve reflection. You'll find that peace comes not from changing others, but from no longer needing them to change at all. And that, my friend, is when you become truly powerful, unshaken, still, free. If you've walked this journey with me from start to finish, I thank you from the deepest silence within. If these thoughts have lit a small fire in you, don't let it fade. Feed it. Subscribe to Chill, Then Conquer, where ancient wisdom becomes your everyday power. And I'll see you on the next path.